Good morning from Apollo. Today we are going to make some creamy Brussels sprouts. Now I've started in this cast iron skillet. I've got about 1.5 pounds of Brussels sprouts that are washed and trimmed, and I am browning them off in about a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to go ahead and cut this onion. I love Brussels sprouts. Now I like to make mine, this is a creamy version. I don't always make mine creamy, but this just sounds delicious. We have to try it. All right, so these are browning up. You don't want to cook them all the way through. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning to this, and I did add some salt and pepper. I'm going to go ahead and cut this onion up. I'm not going to add the onion quite yet to the Brussels. I just want them to get a little bit of color. It's going to sweeten them up and make them just caramelize and have a really good flavor. Okay. Let me see. I think I'm ready to pull these off of the heat. So they're starting to brown, but they're not all the way cooked. I'm going to go ahead and get them into this bowl here. All right, and so then in this pan, it's going to be pretty hot. I'm going to add the rest of my butter, and I'm going to make the onion. So now I'm going to make a little roux. Okay, so saute those onions a little bit. I'm going to sprinkle in a few tablespoons of flour. Let that just cook a few seconds. A couple tablespoons of garlic. I think the recipe says 3 to 4 cloves. I'll add 2 tablespoons. It doesn't equate tablespoon per clove. You gotta do extra of that garlic, but boy is it convenient, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of salt and pepper onto this. Build our flavors. All right, I'm gonna add a cup of chicken stock, and that's going to make this sauce, this cream sauce. It'll incorporate, that flour will incorporate into this. So another thing I would have added to this, which, you know, hindsight, is bacon. Brussels sprouts and bacon are such a great combination. So you could, if I made this again, I might, instead of starting with the butter in the Brussels, I think I would have done a couple strips of bacon, rendered that fat out, and then gone ahead and put the Brussels into that and cooked it that way. I think that would have been really good. All right, I'm gonna add a cup of heavy cream because everything's better with that. And about, we're using about 1/2 to 3/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. I've just got the grated. I'm gonna add half of that right now, and I'll save the other half. So here's our sauce. Smells very good. So you cook this a few minutes and let that thicken. I'm gonna go ahead and add it'll thicken in the oven too, because now we're gonna put our Brussels sprouts. See how pretty they are and caramelized? We're gonna put these back into this cream mixture. Stir those together. Now I'm gonna put this into the oven. Probably I'm gonna do a 400-degree oven, maybe 10 to 12 minutes, just until it thickens, till that sauce thickens up and it settles a little bit. It's a little soupy right now, so once that sauce thickens, but you don't want to cook those Brussels sprouts until they're brown. This has just come out of the oven. These are our creamy Brussels sprouts, and oh my gosh, they smell delicious. This and all the recipes can be found at apollocareercenter.com, and First Edition will be right back.